It's now my honor to talk about Vice Admiral Vivek H. Murthy, MD, the ideal honoree. Dr. Murthy is the 21st Surgeon General of the United States, and he previously served as the 19th Surgeon General under President Obama. As the nation's top doctor, Dr. Murthy helps to advance the health and well-being of all Americans and has worked to address critical public health issues. You've probably seen many of his advisories, including youth mental health crisis and social media's impact on youth mental health, the epidemic of loneliness and isolation, and burnout in the health worker community. We honor Dr. Murthy this evening with the Enlightened Doctor of the Year Award because he embodies who the nation's top physician should be, what his vision is for the health of the country, and how he wants to get us there. Dr. Murthy was planning to join us in person this evening to accept his award, but as happens, his professional obligations stood in the way of his travel plans, so he sent this message of acceptance by video.
Hello everyone, I'm U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy. I am truly honored to receive this recognition today, and I'm only sorry to not be able to celebrate with all of you in person. I want to thank the David Lynch Foundation and this community for making meditation more accessible to people who need it. The power of meditation to reduce stress and improve health could not be more important at a time where there is so much mental health strain in the world. I've seen the power of meditation in my own life. My first meditation teacher was my mother. She helped me shape my meditation practice throughout middle school and high school, and that practice became a lifeline for me later on during the stresses of medical training and in the years that followed. About 10 years ago, my wife and I were introduced to Transcendental Meditation around the time we were both in new jobs, in a new city, newly married, and about to start a family. So much for that advice to not make too many life changes at once. We came to rely on Transcendental Meditation during those years to recenter ourselves and to ground ourselves as we grappled with old and new stressors without the presence of familiar family and friends. Today, we are witnessing a broader mental health crisis play out in our schools and workplaces and communities. It has hit young people particularly hard. Healthcare workers are also struggling with high levels of burnout, as are parents and caregivers. And so many of us are feeling the weight of loneliness and isolation in a work-centric world that is fueled by social media and constant comparison. Loneliness in particular has serious consequences for our health, raising the risk of depression and anxiety, but also of heart disease, dementia, and premature death. It's for these reasons that I focus so much of my work as Surgeon General on mental health and well-being, issuing advisories and launching initiatives to combat our epidemic of loneliness, address youth mental health, highlight the state of parents' well-being, establish a framework for workplace mental health, and tackle the harms of social media. The truth is, mental health is health. It's the fuel that allows us to show up for our family, at work, and in our communities. That's why the journey that we are all on together, the journey to nourish the body, mind, and spirits of people across the world, is so essential and urgent. It's why I'm especially grateful to the David Lynch Foundation for its groundbreaking work on meditation and its steadfast commitment to mental health and well-being, particularly for veterans, survivors of violence, and healthcare workers. I have found that when we are able to allow the noise around us to settle, that's when the compassion, kindness, and courage that are our true nature shine forth. These qualities may be buried under fear and fatigue, but they are still there, waiting to be awakened. At its heart, our work is about recentering our world on humanity and love. Love is the world's oldest medicine. It's what we need more than ever to nourish our spirits and to help us heal. Thank you again for this extraordinary recognition. I'm so grateful for all of you.